Hello, this is a rank sentimentalist, and this is part two of my Let's Play on World of Tanks. And we're going to start off with the German Tier 1, the Leichttraktor. I wonder if they call it that, because when Germans, they were supposed to make tanks, they tried to confuse England and France by any developments of military technology were disguised as civilian technology. So this might have been actually disguised as a farm tractor. This has got the German starting vehicle, the Tier 1. Here's my crew. They're at 100%. They're at 64 in their secondary skill. We've got a slight spall liner, coated optics, and improved ventilation, class 1. We got some ammo. We're ready to go. So let's kick it off. So it's a real easy system. Just launch the game, pick your vehicle, hit start. See here, there are quite a few Tier 1 vehicles, so we'll probably be in a tier game with Tier 1s and 2s, with a few Tier 2s at the top. Oh, I did not end up in that game. Wow, my ping is 30 to this server. And I've got everything on max right now. Everything is on ultra. I need to turn that down a little bit.
Let's get this show on the road.
It's a standard WASDA configuration. To move the tank, the turret you move with the mouse. Pretty much useless in this battle, and I don't want to just suicide. Ooh, Odin's Beard I could take. He's Tier 1. Do I want to go down there and mess with him? If I don't want to go up on that hill. I've got a defilade position right here, and using the terrain is just so important in this. I love the maps. Oh, Odin's Beard. I can take you out, man. Destroyed the wall tractor on the other team. And I think we'll just back up here. I absolutely love the maps. I think they really make you feel like, this could be a meeting engagement between a couple of tank companies in World War II. They really sell the fiction of the game. They must collect a lot of telemetry and from player feedback. They change the maps quite often. So some of these maps that they've had since launch are barely recognizable. I really haven't played this more than a couple times, this map. We'll follow this guy. Odyssey, I think we could kill too. Do not go up on that hill. So yeah, silhouetting yourself again. I'm by far not the best player at this game, but silhouetting yourself on top of hills is what you want to avoid generally. And knocking down trees, can that give away your position? 2 artillery, and they do have an artillery piece on the other team. So this is 100% ultra settings, and it runs at about 40 to 50 frames a second. And I've got a 4 gigabyte 670, 16 gigs of RAM, the i5. Is that 3rd gen or 4th gen? The last generation, the newest generation of i5 processors. This is I've got this on an SSD drive. But my ping is fantastic. I'm pinging, 30 to 40 to the server, where I used to ping around 100.
Some ammo, but at least it didn't explode. We're done for. Everyone get out.
Yeah, that was a little crazy. We probably shouldn't have gone down that cliff. But there's another, something they added since the game launched. At launch, say what's that, like 2 years ago now, or 3 years ago? Cliffs were basically static obstacles. They didn't have it in the physics engine to be able to go down them, and now they do. Yeah, you'll damage your vehicle a lot. Okay, let's jump back to the garage. And we're going to go with the Panzerkampfwagen 38H735f. So this particular tank was given away at some events, and you could buy it in the store for a while, but it's a little bit overpowered. I'm told. I haven't used it that much. I didn't. I got a code for it, and from a friend of mine, and the first seven, I think every battle I've fought with it so far, I've just charged out in front, thinking I'm invincible, and found out I wasn't totally invincible. So we've got the same kind of type setup. We've got the enhanced gun laying drive, coated optics, improved ventilation, class 1. Here we go. But this thing will, a lot of times, tier as top tank in a tier 2 game. Except for this time. Okay. Let's see, what map is this? Ensk. I really like this map. These railway yard engagements are pretty good. They have one artillery piece, that Wespa.
Let's go.
I don't know. Definitely the big thing in this game is staying together and supporting each other with fire. And teams that travel kind of, seems to be line abreast, so multiple people can fire at once at a target. Seem to do better than those that kind of string themselves out, where maybe the first tank in a long column is the only one that can actually fire, especially around corners. I mean, it's, if you've ever played any game online, it's hard to coordinate in public games, so I like I like having the tanks as much as I like playing the game. Just to collect a lot of those Corgi miniatures, both their fighters and their fighter planes and their tanks. It's kind of like the same thing, but I don't have to find the space to display it all.
Ricochet. Enemy is hit. Penetration.
And they talk about, well, why wouldn't this work as a modern tank game?
Penetration.
Well, really it is already. You see, with that orange outline, it's like a thermal sight. So you could almost have a whole other game now with M1s. What they should do is take out but I guess I can see him for some other reason. I'm not actually looking through the trees. Because if he was through the trees, I wouldn't be able to see him if he was back far enough. I think. Oh, and we won. Okay. Defeat. Our base was captured. Huh? Okay. See the stats they give you, very detailed. Shots fired, 7, hit 4, penetrated 3. Jesus, okay then. Alrighty, next time we'll take a look at maybe some more tier 2, but more likely tier 3. Hey, have a good day.